2025 NBA Playoffs Power Rankings. Lakers shockingly eliminated in Round 1. Where do they stand now? The 2025 NBA playoffs are in full swing, and this year's postseason is nothing short of electrifying. With a dazzling lineup of all-stars, powerhouse teams, and a few unexpected contenders, the excitement is palpable. As we wrap up the first week of thrilling matchups, let's dive into our exclusive power rankings to see which teams are soaring high and which ones are struggling to keep their heads above water among the 16 remaining playoff squads. 1. Oklahoma City Thunder, LW1. The Oklahoma City Thunder came into the playoffs with swagger, boasting the best record in the league and a burning desire to prove their worth. They faced a tough challenge against Ja Morant and the Grizzlies in the quarterfinals, but they made quick work of them, sweeping the series in just 4 games. The Thunder have firmly established themselves as the team to beat in the West, and it's clear they mean business. 2. Cleveland Cavaliers, LW3. Just like the Thunder, the Cleveland Cavaliers entered the playoffs with the top record in their conference, and a lot to prove. With a potent offense and a rock-solid defense, they needed to show they could perform against playoff-caliber teams. After a dominant first round, the Cavs have made it clear they're a force to be reckoned with. They steamrolled the Miami Heat, outscoring them by a staggering 92 points in the final 2 games of their 4-game sweep. 3. Boston Celtics, LW2. The defending champions, the Boston Celtics, may not have had the best record this season, but they treated the regular season like a dress rehearsal for the playoffs. Their series against the Magic was a testament to their prowess, as they cruised through with ease, aside from a minor hiccup in Game 3. The Celtics are looking strong and ready to defend their title. 4. Indiana Pacers, LW5. After a rocky start to the season, the Indiana Pacers found their rhythm and have carried that momentum into the playoffs. They faced off against their division rivals, the Bucks, and despite the challenge posed by superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Pacers triumphed in just 5 games. Now, they're set to take on the Cavaliers in what promises to be an explosive semi-final matchup. 5. Minnesota Timberwolves, LW10. The Minnesota Timberwolves had a tumultuous season, especially after trading away team legend Karl-Anthony Towns. However, they found their groove just in time for the playoffs. Despite being the underdogs against the Lakers, they showcased the brilliance of Anthony Edwards, who proved to be the best player on the court. A series win over the Lakers would send shockwaves through the league. 6. New York Knicks, LW7. For the New York Knicks, this postseason is a crucial test for their front office. They've had a solid season, but questions lingered about their defense and performance against elite teams. Matched up against the surprising Pistons, the Knicks have shown their talent, but Detroit's fearless play has made this series a nail-biter. While New York is favored to win, nothing is guaranteed. 7. Golden State Warriors, LW4. The Golden State Warriors have had a roller coaster season, bouncing back and forth between good and bad. However, the trade for Jimmy Butler has paid off, and they've been one of the league's top teams since the deadline. Facing a tough matchup against the Rockets in Round 1, the Warriors have proven their experience still counts, and they're not to be underestimated. 8. Detroit Pistons, LW8. Once the worst team in the league, the Detroit Pistons have transformed into the feel-good story of the season. Many believe they could pull off an upset against the Knicks, and after 5 games, they've shown they're not going down without a fight. This season has been a significant step forward for the Pistons, and they're poised to make some noise. 9. Houston Rockets, LW9. The Houston Rockets have been one of the most exciting stories this season. After showing growth under coach Ime Udoka, they've evolved into a formidable team in the West. Opting not to make big trades, they've relied on their young core to navigate the playoffs. Despite facing the experienced Warriors, the Rockets have put up a strong fight, pushing the series to Game 6. 10. Denver Nuggets, LW11. With the best player in the world, Nikola Jokic, the Denver Nuggets are always competitive. However, the supporting cast has struggled this season, especially after the surprising departure of head coach Michael Malone. Facing a tough matchup against the Clippers, the Nuggets have shown resilience and are on the brink of advancing to the semifinals. 11. Los Angeles Clippers, LW, 12. The Los Angeles Clippers had an intriguing season, especially with Kawhi Leonard sidelined due to injury. In his absence, Norman Powell stepped up and earned All-Star honors. With a solid roster and a skilled coach, they had a chance to upset the Nuggets, but tough luck has plagued them, and they may be heading home early. 12. Los Angeles Lakers, LW, 6. The Los Angeles Lakers were a popular dark horse pick heading into the playoffs, boasting superstars like LeBron James and Luka Doncic, along with promising coach J.J. Redick. However, they faced a daunting challenge against the Timberwolves, who had the best player in the series, Anthony Edwards. The Lakers' postseason hopes were dashed in just 5 games, marking a disappointing end to a season that began with high expectations after their blockbuster trade for Doncic. 13. Milwaukee Bucks, LW, 13. The Milwaukee Bucks have had a tumultuous season, and the playoffs have been no different. After fearing they might lose Damian Lillard to injury, he made a miraculous return, only to suffer a devastating Achilles injury. They had a Game 5 victory within reach but faltered in the final moments. With a third consecutive first-round exit, the Bucks have a lot to ponder this offseason, especially with one of the league's top players on their roster. 14. Memphis Grizzlies, LW, 14. The Memphis Grizzlies were expected to shine this season with Ja Morant back in action, but a late-season slump raised concerns about their playoff viability. Unfortunately, they faced the Thunder in Round 1, a matchup that proved disastrous as they were swept in 4 games. This summer, the Grizzlies will need to decide whether to pursue another star to complement Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. or make significant changes to their roster. 15. Orlando Magic, LW, 16. The Orlando Magic battled through injuries this season, relying on their elite defense. However, their scoring struggles, particularly from beyond the arc, continued to haunt them. Matched up against the Celtics in the playoffs, they faced a formidable challenge and were unable to overcome Boston's prowess. If they want to be taken seriously in the East, the Magic will need to make bold moves this offseason to bolster their roster. 16. Miami Heat, LW, 15. Under the guidance of head coach Erik Spoelstra, the Miami Heat remained competitive despite the drama surrounding Jimmy Butler's contract. However, after Butler was traded and the team didn't receive equal value in return, their performance dipped. They managed to make it through the play-in but were decisively eliminated by the Cavaliers in the playoffs. Expect Miami to be aggressive this summer in their quest to add a star and reclaim their place in the league.